Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. And today we are doing the coffee cup and cards for the beautiful sign of Cancer. I hope you're all doing well. Today is Saturday, April 19th. And it is a partially sunny day here in Maine, but I'll take it. The weather is getting better and better, and I do love that. So, as I was meditating and focusing on your energy before I did this reading, first I saw a lot of flowers, like sunflowers and roses and just every kind of flower, just beautiful flowers. And I was overcome with this lovely, warm feeling of happiness and calmness and beauty. And then right after that, um, I was shown like a four-wheel drive pickup truck out, like in the mud, like mudding around, four-wheeling around. And I was given the words balance between masculine and feminine. Balance, balance, balance. So, Cancers, I don't know if there are things in your life that you feel may be out of balance, but balancing the masculine and feminine energy is very important. We all have those qualities of the feminine and those qualities of the masculine. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. We all have those. And sometimes we are taken over by one or the other. So thank you, Spirit. So they're just reminding you to be aware when you're being too masculine sided. This could have to do with being analytical, being assertive, in some cases aggressive, but hopefully not. I mean, your Cancers are not typically that way. Or being too far on the other side of being like a doormat, sort of, just being like, oh, meek and, oh, okay, and all of that. There is a balance between the two. And it is difficult. It is like a tightrope to walk. Being caring and compassionate and nurturing, but sometimes at the same time having to like draw a line. I just did a reading for Libra that was all about boundaries, and it's coming in again. It's like we have to take care of ourselves, and self-care is not selfish. Okay, so what they brought into me was that beautiful femininity of the flowers, and then that wonderful masculinity of the truck. And I mean, obviously that's kind of vague, right? Just having flowers as the feminine and four-wheel drive trucks in the mud as the masculine. But they got their point across nevertheless. So just be mindful of that balance, and then we'll see what comes out. I've got the cup here, and after I meditated on your energy, I asked what decks to use, and then we have your oracle cards all ready to go there. So let's start with the cup. Let's see what Spirit has brought through for messages in your coffee cup, in the coffee grounds. Now, immediately, I'm seeing some sort of animal jumping. See that right there? This in the white. Now, this could be a playful dog. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm getting. Because I was thinking at first when I looked at it, rabbit, but no, I clearly see that it's a dog jumping. So I don't know. Dogs come out in this so much. Because dogs are part of a lot of people's lives. I don't have a dog right now, but I've had dogs in the past. And a lot of your plans sometimes can revolve around dogs depending on if they can stay home alone or if you're having company over and what you're doing. I don't know why this is coming up. Maybe because Easter is tomorrow, and if you're celebrating Easter and you do have dogs, be sure that I'm just hearing, this is so funny. Be sure to keep them in balance, meaning if there are little kids coming around and you have a big dog that tends to jump or push or whatever, be mindful of that. Yes, you love your dog, but you have to be mindful of that around people. And hopefully you don't have a dog that's going to bite or nip or anything like that, but you don't know what kids are going to do. So I guess Spirit is just bringing a reminder to keep your dogs in check if you're having company, and make sure that they are being well behaved and not gonna scare a little kid or even an elderly person, right? They can be scary sometimes. Okay, let me see. The next thing I see is sort of like an elf shoe. It's like a booty, but the toe is kind of curled up, almost like a genie's shoe. Like I think of Aladdin's shoes, how they had the curly toe, but like elven wear, like how elves wear those types of shoes. So this is just bringing in that kind of whimsy, that kind of whimsical attitude, that kind of whimsical energy, like to remember the fun things about Easter. Now, I know Easter can be a very kind of a somber, holiday, depending on your religion and how you see that. But don't forget about the whimsy, right? Don't forget about the whimsical. Easter is so much fun for kids, even if they don't understand the deeper meaning of Easter. What they do understand is the love of family and being with family and having a good time, right? And that there's nothing wrong with that. Kids need to be allowed to be kids, right? Wow, thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Uh, hmm, hmm. Okay, I see what they're telling me is a bee, but it's so you're not going to be able to see it, I know. I see a bee, like a bumblebee, a honeybee, not a scary bee, with an eye on its back, like your third eye. Like, wow, Spirit. Okay, what is that about? A bumblebee with a third eye. So bumblebees connected to intuition, connected to honey, connected to the good things in life. What is it? What is it, Spirit, about this bee with the eye, just third eye? Yeah, okay. So bees are very intuitive. Bees are very important to our food sources. Um, so as a reminder, be kind to bees. Oh my gosh, that's so cliche. I have to give you what they're giving me. Don't be afraid. I mean, obviously there are some stinging, wasps and, yellow jackets and things like that. But bumblebees and honeybees are, you know, they are the ones that pollinate the flowers. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. As in when I was shown all of those flowers in the very beginning of this, we can't have flowers without bees. Bees are the ones that carry the pollen around so that we can have those beautiful flowers. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know why cancers you need this message about bees, but apparently somebody does. Maybe somebody is really afraid of bees and they need to think about it. I see a hammer right there, just below my pointer there. A hammer, a hammer, a hammer. Okay, what? Spirit, what is the message about the hammer? Projects, fixing it, projects. Some of you could be working on your home. Maybe there's something in your home that needs to be fixed and you've been putting it off. You haven't done it. So this is a reminder that, oh, don't forget about that loose, drawer handle or that cupboard door that doesn't work. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, now I'm getting flooded. Don't forget that this would be the time to patch your gutters or your roof or wow, okay, lots of things coming in. Maybe some of you do have some repairs that need to be done around your home. They're saying don't let it go too far and do more damage. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Okay, all right, we'll go with it. Sometimes these messages seem so random and it's like how many people out there are going to resonate with that, but I still have to give you what they give me. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, trying to figure out what. So I see in this here, it's like a tunnel of light going upward, and there is a distinct person there and an animal. It looks like a person and a dog. Some of you are really connected with your pets. some of you can really understand, and they can understand you. I don't know why they're giving me this message, but they're showing me, spirit guides, they're showing me a deep connection, a deep bond intuitively with your dog. I would love for you to comment and tell me, if is there some way that you feel like you know what your pet is thinking or doing, or vice versa. um Interesting. This is a very different kind of reading, isn't it? But it's whatever they want to bring forth. um Okay, Spirit, what is this? All right, so I see a darker face. I see the eyes. I see like pointy ears. Um, what is this? It looks like a cat. They're giving me the feeling, the vision. What are those cats that are super fluffy around the neck? Persian? Is that it? Persian cats have come out before. So this, it's just a cat. It's a very dark, it's just, the cat is giving me the feeling of being unhappy. So I don't know if some of you have a Persian cat, but this cat, it's like it has its ears back. It's here underneath. And I know it's hard to see because it's so dark. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the cat right there. Ears are back, dark, kind of looking down. I don't know if some of you have a very fluffy cat, almost looks like a miniature lion, if you will. And the cat is unhappy. I don't know why the cat is unhappy. We had this kind of a message before, but I don't remember what sign. So I don't know what's going on now. I had an intuitive tell me that my cat did not like drinking water because it was a waste of time because it didn't taste good. So after that, we got unsalted chicken broth and started giving her that, and she loves it. She drinks up every drop. So there are some things that animals can't tell us that we need to hear intuitively. Okay, so anyway, this cat, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if they're unhappy with their food, their water, their companions. I don't know, but somebody out there has a cat that's not happy. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's just I feel like people are out there rolling their eyes when they're watching this, but I can't help it. I have to give you what I get. All right. Oh my goodness. Next thing they're pointing out, this is a cannon and something being shot out of a cannon right here. You can see that, right? This cannon and then something being shot out of a cannon. So they're saying ideas, 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 ideas. What are you waiting for? Get going, get going, get going. Okay, Cancers. All right. So I don't know if some of you have some idea about something you want to do, something you want to accomplish. But they're saying once you get started, it's going to be like you're shot out of a cannon. It's going to be like all full steam ahead, full barrels ahead, going forward, and getting that done. Wow, Spirit. This is very entertaining, this message, Cancers. Okay, let me look a little bit lower into the cup. Let's look and see if this is it. I see another dog face, but this is a puppy. I see a puppy's face right here, kind of lop ears, like ears that hang down, not stick up. Definitely a puppy. I don't know if some of you are getting a puppy, but I do see that puppy there. Okay. What else? Oh, they're telling me keyhole. So this right here, I see, it looks like a wrench to me, but they're saying, I'm hearing keyhole, key. So what's the key? Putting the key in the keyhole, turning the key. What is the key that you're looking for? Wowzers. All right, let me see. Let's see when I look deeper what happens. I see the distinct pattern of a beautiful flower in the bottom of the cup. I don't know if you can you see how the white parts are kind of, it looks like a flower that a child might draw. It also could look like a mandala, but I see flowers are a big thing here today in this message. Okay, let me see what else we have. All right, looking at the bottom of the cup now. Quite a lot of messages already. Looking at the bottom, is there anything there? Something sprouting, like sprouting ideas. All right, Cancers, you must have an idea about. Can you see that little sprouts right there? See that? Um, Off the top of a head, really. So ideas are sprouting. What are you going to do with those ideas? Because if you start working on them, you're going to feel like you're shooting, it's going so fast, like you were shot out of a cannon with these ideas. All right. Yeah, this has been happening a lot lately. Okay, look at the bottom of the cup, and I can see what looks like the Fool. You see the body and then the sack here that he has on his back, his leg kind of up, and even the dog's tail down at the bottom. It looks similar to the Fool card. This is, but they cards have been showing up a little bit in the coffee cup reading, and the Fool is all about new beginnings, right? New beginnings, starting anew, starting afresh. And they're telling me remembering to keep your masculine and feminine in balance. Okay, we got it, Spirit. Thank you. Now, looking at your plate, it looks like another flower. Boom, 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 all that, right? Looks like the outline of a flower almost. Again, flowers, Cancers. I don't know what all these flowers have as a meaning for you, but you got flowers really strongly in the coffee cup, in the plate, and in my vision before I did this reading. Something about flowers must be significant. I would love to know. Love, love, love to know. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Anything else? And if you viewers see something in the coffee cup or the plate that I missed, feel free to put it in the comments. I have no problem with that. No problem with that at all. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, is there anything that you want to bring out? Anything you want to bring out? So they're pointing out these arches. You see this? It kind of looks like a canopy. I know you can see it. See that? That also looks like the Four of Wands card, right? Happy family, happy, happy family. But showing us like a canopy or a covering could mean that, some of you need to. Spirit, give me the words. I knew what I wanted to say, and then it went right out of my head. Canopy, covering things, protecting. Okay, thank you. So some of you may want to be thinking about protecting something. I don't know if that's an actual things, or protecting your energy, or what it is. It'll be different for each of you watching, because this is a collective message. So putting a canopy over it. And also the happy family in the tarot. All right. Let's see. Anything else that you want to bring out? I see. Honest to God, the dogs. I see another dog's head right down here. I see another one over there. Dogs. Oh my gosh. Dogs, and flowers. That is really the prominent thing that has come out for you, Cancers, in this reading today. All right, let us move on. We used the Healing Waters Oracle book because you are, or Oracle deck, excuse me, because you are a water sign. Before that, the Magical Times Empowerment cards. You have the card of adversity. See the gifts in challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms, right? And there she is sitting there on the water with her dolphin pal there and the full moon behind. So this card came out for another reading, but I don't remember what sign it was. So I'm always saying this. My guides are always leading me to say, we grow the most when we have challenges to deal with and overcome and work through, right? So don't be, how how can I say it? Don't fight against the challenges of adversity that you come up against, but be creative and tune into your intuition and figure out how to move through those, right? Balancing your masculine and feminine. Love that. Okay. And then from the Healing Waters, your first card out is so beautiful. Look. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Gratitude and appreciating what's sustaining you. And that's just beautiful. Look at her. She's standing in all that beautiful pinkish purplish light, just taking it in. So, water is life. Wherever there's water, there's life. It's the ultimate blessing. It's the thing that sustains us the most. Life isn't possible without it, yet most of us take it for granted. So this is a reminder card to be thankful for your water. I I know this is probably going to sound weird, but whenever I take a shower, I thank my well water. I talk to my water. I thank it for sustaining the plant life and animal life on our property. That's just something I've always done since we lived here. And when other people in our area were having dried up wells a couple of years ago and we had a drought, our well stayed fine. So do I think it's all from that? I think it could be partly from that. Yes, absolutely. Because I appreciate every drop and I'm always trying to conserve it, you know. So be appreciative of your water. Let me see here. When we open our eyes to what's truly holding us, the way we look at our life changes. And the more thanks we give, the more abundance we realize is there, the more we honor those who give to us, the more connected to life we feel. So this thank you card is about not only honoring and thanking the water, but by honoring and thanking those that lift us up, those that hold us up, those that help us on our journey, those that are like-minded individuals as we are, right? And then the second card, it gave you two. They flipped over and flew right out of the deck when I was shuffling. Planetary Wave, and I don't think I've had this card before. Even though I've had this deck for a couple of years, I don't use it all the time. Soul Mission, trust the inner call, soul team. And again, beautiful, beautiful card of, this would be the person down here, and this, the oversoul, the guardian angel, your higher self, whatever you want to say. And just this person standing in the beautiful crystalline light of that, right? Your soul chose to come into this body on this planet at this moment in time. You didn't come here on your own. You are part of a larger soul team. Sometimes it can feel as if it's just you in this thing all alone. But that couldn't be further from the truth. You're one droplet in a vast ocean of consciousness, here to flow with life. Oh my goodness. The more you embrace who you truly are and surrender to and flow with the current you're being called to, the easier it will be for your people to find you. Like two rivers that meet and remember that they're made of the same things, you're not alone in your calling, Cancers. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love these messages for you already. All right. So we had a beautiful coffee cup reading. We had the messages of balancing the masculine and feminine, all those messages of the dogs being around you. And of course, now that I've moved on from it, I can't remember all of them. The message of dealing with adversity and how that helps us grow. The message of being thankful and being in gratitude, right? And then the message that you're not alone, that your tribe will find you. The more you shine your light and do the things from your gut instincts that you are called and led to do, the more your tribe will find you, right? Okay, thank you so much for tuning in and listening. I absolutely am appreciative of all of you that take the time to like my videos, to watch my videos. You are really helping my channel grow, and I'm so excited to see what comes next for my channel and for all of us. All right, we're going to use the Journey to Wonderland in Oz deck. And we're going to see what the tarot now has for you, beautiful Cancers, beautiful Cancers, beautiful Cancers. Okay. All right. All right, Spirit. What is the message from the tarot for my Cancers today, please? What is the beautiful message you have for my lovely Cancers, beautiful nurturers, beautiful water signs, beautiful loving energies are the Cancers. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so slowly moving forward, slow and steady. Things are growing, things are building, right? Knight of Pentacles is a fantastic one to get, especially if you have ideas about your business or your work and where you're going with it, because you don't want to, I mean, like being shot out of a cannon, this is the opposite to that, right? So for some of you, the Knight of Pentacles is the way to go. Or it could feel like whatever is leading up to that cannon moment is slow and steady. You're getting there, and then when you get to the cannon, boom, it's there. So you're getting things ready, right? And let's see, what is this one? 5 of Cups, I think. Oh, 6 of Cups, excuse me. 6 of Cups. Those are lobsters, I think. The lobster quadrille, yeah. 6 of Cups. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Cups are your sign, right? Cups are water signs. Cups are loving, nurturing energy. 6 of Cups is kind of being in nostalgia, right? Sometimes it can be wishing things were different, wishing things were like they used to be. We don't want to get caught up in that kind of thing. It's okay to have nostalgia and think about the past and love the past and have no regrets about the past. What isn't healthy is when we want to live in the past, right? So 6 of Cups energy, childlike innocence as well. The 6 of Cups brings in that, oh, go out and chase butterflies with a net, right? Go walk through a stream or a brook. Going outside. Okay, let me, for some reason, nothing's coming out. Let me shuffle, reshuffle, reset. Okay, so that's 6 of Cups energy. And then the 7 of Swords energy, that has to do with deception, right? 7 of Swords. Swords are words, text, emails, phone calls, conversations, and the 7s are reflection. The 7s are also can be kind of like a fox in the henhouse thing. In this deck, the card is showing a walrus playing a flute, so he's calling in the fish so that the fishermen can catch those fish. So just beware, right? Be aware of when your gut is telling you that something isn't right, you're getting that red flag feeling, you need to pay attention to it, Cancers, okay? All right, my beautiful Cancers. So don't be sucked in by that, and, just be careful. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's take these as they came. Knight of Pentacles, we already talked a little. Oh, look at butterflies and that. I didn't even notice that. And I was just talking about going outside, being childlike to catch butterflies in a net. Yeah, so this is slow and steady, right? Look at him. He's got a horseshoe upright. That's abundance, right? So Knight of Pentacles, moving forward slowly till you get to that point where you're ready to shoot out of a cannon, I would say. And then the 6 of Cups we also talked about. The lobster quadrille, I think this is something to do with lobsters are dancing. They've got their cups there and they're looking at all of these things, remembering different things. It's hard to say what's in there. There's fish, turtles, gold cups, birds, all kinds of things. So whatever it is that you're remembering, right, with this 6 of Cups energy, just remembering that nostalgia is okay, but don't get stuck in it, right? Remembering also that you could look at things with a different perspective, more like a childlike innocence type of looking at something. And then that 7 of Swords, which we talked about. See, he's playing the flute, luring the fish in so he can catch those fish. So be mindful if your gut is telling you that somebody isn't being truthful or they're trying to drag you into their drama. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, Cancer. So they gave me distinctly, don't get dragged into that drama. Okay, Cancer. So that's, in this reading, that's what that is for you. Something around you, somebody around you, is having some drama moments, and they just keep trying to suck you in. They keep trying to talk to you about it, trying to get your opinion about it, trying to get you to side with them, and don't get sucked into that because that's very unhealthy. Okay. Judgment. Look at that beautiful dragon with that beautiful purple and pink and orange flame coming out. Judgment. So judgment is, what are you being called to do and how will you answer the call, right? This can also be you judging yourself, right? You may be being a little bit too hard on yourself, Cancer, at this time. But if you're being called to action, called to do something, as long as it isn't this drama thing, don't be sucked into that. But are you being called to do something else? And if you're being called to do something, how will you respond to that? Are you okay with it? Do you know how to set boundaries? Do you know how to say yes or no, right? Which is it? Okay, yeah, and then you have the choice, Two of Pentacles. See the pentacles there around this mushroom, and the mushroom has two different sides to it. This beautiful red side and then this white side. Beautiful, bright, crystalline light shining down on that mushroom. So what will your choice be? I just love that follows the Judgment card, the call to action. What are you being called to do, and what will you choose? We were just saying that exact same wording, right? How will you answer the call? How are you going to answer the call? And guess what? My favorite, Glinda. My favorite. Look at her. She's so beautiful. The Star card. This can be Aquarius energy, right? But this card is hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. The Star card is that everything is okay, right? Is that you won't deplete anything. There is more where that came from type energy with the Star, right? So maybe you have to make a choice, and it means giving something up. But don't worry, because there's more, right? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, going forward slow and steady and prepping. That's what they were giving me for this card. And then the Six of Cups, the nostalgia, the childlike innocence, looking at something in a different way, not being sucked into somebody's drama, right? And then the Judgment, whatever you're being called to do, what is the choice you're going to make with that Two of Pentacles there? And understanding that you can fill up your pitchers with star water anytime you want, because you are so powerful and so strong, right? The energy of Aquarius is very intelligent, very inquisitive, very in command of what they're doing, Cancer. So that could be, oh, okay, they want me to do... they asked me now to, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm not getting every card, to pull a couple of cards for what you don't see coming. We haven't done that in a while. So I think I've only done that once in like several months. But I distinctly heard it. What's around the corner? All right, Cancers. This is a long one, 33:15 as I'm looking at the camera clock. All right, so what is around the corner for my beautiful Cancers, please? I don't know if I can shuffle this deck with... Oh, yeah, I guess I can. What's around the corner for my lovely Cancers, please, Spirit? Using my mini Gilded Tarot. What's around the... Because there's no place to... Oh, my gosh, look! It's the Star! It's the double star, Cancers. Oh my gosh. That's what's around the corner. Full on abundance. Full on. Remember how I told you at the beginning of this reading I was feeling just so loving and comfortable and compassionate and just happiness all over? Oh my goodness. So you got a double star. The ending of the first part, and then as a clarifier. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Okay. Remember, oh my gosh, double messages, double, double, double. Okay. Here's the Star. I can't hold it up there too much because she's... Remember I was talking about dumping the pictures of star water? There she is doing it. Double star. Okay. And then remember in the bottom of your cup was the Fool? There is the Fool. Double message about new beginning in something. My beautiful, beautiful Cancers, my lovely Cancers. I'm so happy about this. Okay, and now you have the Seven of Wands. What is this? Defending your position, right? Not getting sucked in by whatever drama somebody is trying to get you sucked in, but you are defending your position. Like, no, thank you. I don't want that. When you're getting called to do something, setting boundaries, defending your position. Either, yes, I want to do it, but I need to do it my way. Or, I'm not saying being aggressive like that, but if somebody's saying, nope, I want you to go here and do it this way, and this is what I want you to do, but you can defend your position and say, no, I'm willing to do that for you, but it's going to have to be this way. Defending your position, as in what do you choose with this Two of Pentacles, right? Choice and balance card there. Defending your position. Oh my gosh. I love this for you, Cancers. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell? All right. We're going to get an animal oracle to close this message out, as I always do, to honor my guides, Justin and Landau. We are going to see what animal wants to come out. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful message, Cancer. Absolutely beautiful message for you. I would love it if you would comment. You know, if you have anything to tell me, I would love to hear it. Are you embarking on a new journey in your life, in business, in work? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, Tiger Fire. Third sign that Tiger has come out for, and that flipped over right in my hand. Okay, any other animal cards that you want for my beautiful Cancers? I forgot what I was saying before that happened. Yeah, dragon. Okay, another sign I think maybe got these exact same cards. Oh my gosh, that's so strange. But I don't remember. I can look it up though in my book. Hold on, and I will tell you. But Tiger, fire, the fire within you, the fire that you have. It was for Virgo. So Virgo got those two exact same cards. If you have strong Virgo placements in your birth chart, I would go over and listen to that Virgo reading, because you got, and I don't remember what the whole thing was about, of course, but I keep my journal so I can look back when I need to. Okay, Cancers. Woo! Tiger, fire. And look at the balance between, so this is a white tiger, this is an orange tiger. Remember how we talked about the masculine, the feminine, and the balance in the beginning? It's another thing that's kind of showing us that, right? I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. I love that for you. I love that. Okay. And dragon, supernatural. Beautiful green and purple card here. You are the ancient, wise sage, my beautiful Cancers. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. All right, so the shape shifting. This goes back to trying to get sucked into drama. You may have to shape shift into a certain type of yourself that can set a boundary and say no, right? Shape shifting. That nostalgia card, right? Not getting stuck in nostalgia, but knowing when to sort of drift off into that beautiful daydream and then bringing back to reality, right? Shape-shifting, judgment. What are you being called to do? So how will you answer the call? What kind of, or what parts of yourself do you need to bring out when you're being called to do whatever that is, right? So shape-shifting has more to do in this physical reality that we live in today. It has more to do with being able to call on different parts of yourself, different sides of your personality in different situations, right, Cancers? Oh my goodness, I love this for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all, and please give the video a like.